Okay, so Dear John is one of the most, anticipated movies recently that's come out. Everybody talks about it, everybody, Facebook groups, whatever. I wasn't expecting much from it, just because everybody was making such a big deal about it for no reason, just to kind of make a big deal about something. I thought it was just going to be like about their love story and how he goes off to war, and like just from the trailer, he goes off to war and like they write letters, and I thought he was going to die at the end, and I don't know, just kind of like that, just kind of about them. So, but I did want to see it, and I wasn't, I didn't think Channing Tatum was any good. He hasn't really acted like well in anything until this movie. And I like Amanda Seyfried. I do. I like her. With that being said, my dog's like chewing on the food over there. So that's what I expected from this movie. So I went in just kind of like not expecting much. And I didn't read the book. I have not read Dear John, so I don't really know any, what the book is like. But I thought the movie was really good. Actually, really good. A lot better than I thought it was going to be. It was completely different than what I expected. I didn't know it was going to be so involved with other people's stories. Like with Tim's story, Henry Thomas, who was great in the movie. I didn't know it was going to be, about that at all, really. And I thought that was great. And I think that Richard Jenkins should get an Oscar nominee for Best Actor, Best Supporting Actor, because he was phenomenal. I cried like 5 times in this movie. It was so sad. It was so sad. The part where they're driving to Savannah's like house for a party or something, I don't really remember. Like her family's house, and they're driving the dad there, and it's like his first time really going someplace like that. And he's like, he changes his mind and he starts crying. Like, I lost it. I was like, oh my god. Richard Jenkins was brilliant. I mean, he was so good. He couldn't have made it any more perfect. Like, he was the character completely. I thought Channing Tatum was amazing in this movie. When he's reading the letter to his dad in the hospital and he, like, can't even talk. Oh, it was so good. I loved how they did that. And I loved that, like, just the fact that he couldn't even say it and he just kept, like, it was so good. And I thought the part where Channing Tatum is telling, like, they're sitting under the tree at the party and he's telling her, like, I don't know what to do. I thought he was great in that scene. Like, extremely believable. I love the scene where they're in the, like, house that's being built. I love that scene when it's raining. I thought Amanda was great in this scene where she's, like, she has that monologue in the kitchen towards the end of the movie about how she didn't have any choice and all that stuff. Like, she was amazing in that. I thought it was really great. Apparently it was a lot different than the book. I really don't know about that, but even if it was different than the book, like, who cares? I mean, if people are trying to make a movie like this where it is very involved and very emotional, like, if you really had no emotion about this movie, like, you can't be human. Like, if you didn't like it, like, how can you not? It's just very strange. So maybe it was different. I hear the ending was very different. But it's like, the book is one version of the story, and the movie is another version of the story. They're never going to be completely the same, so you shouldn't really expect it to be. I mean, I think it's okay that they changed what they wanted to, and it is what it is. Like, this is their story. Different than the book, but it's a different, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Oh, and when John tells Savannah that his dad died, and she's like, oh, I thought that was very fake. I didn't believe that at all that she was, I didn't really get anything from her there. She just seemed like somebody dropped something and she was like, oh, don't, I didn't like that at all. And I didn't like the ending. I thought it would have been better. Like, I wasn't even expecting the ending. Like, when it ended and went to black after they hugged, I was like, where did that come from? Like, I didn't expect it to end there at all. I didn't even get a chance to, like, think of what ending I wanted. Like, it just happened before I could even think of it. So I didn't really like the ending at all. Just the way they did it. And I do wish that, I don't know how it ends in the book, and I don't know, whatever, but I wish that they had said, like, exactly what happened to them, and it wasn't just, like, a random meeting and then they hug and it's over. Like, I didn't really like that. I didn't think the characters, like, was such a powerful story and powerful characters, I didn't think it deserves, like, such a throwaway ending. I don't know. So yeah, I actually really liked this movie. Really liked it. So tell me if you saw the movie, what you thought of it, if you read the book, and what you thought about the two. Again, Channing Tatum did a great job. I am so impressed with him, and I hope that he does movies like this more often, like movies that actually have meaning. instead of the G.I. Joe and Step Up. Oh my god, those movies were horrible. Amanda Seyfried was great. There were some parts where it wasn't... Oh, when Amanda Seyfried says the whole thing like, your dad loves you, I can tell, even if you can't, I thought that was horrible. I thought that she just threw away everything about those lines, like, and I thought it was a little too... I just don't think that they fit. I liked that whole thing, but I just didn't think they fit in the time where they put it in the movie, and I didn't believe anything she said when she said it. I was just like, oh, you're reading that from a script, and it's just put in there. So, but overall, I give this 8 out of 10, I guess. Really liked it. I actually want to see it again. It's not what I expected it to be. It was really good. I recommend this movie to everybody. I don't understand why you wouldn't like it at all. It was great. And it was really sad. So, let me know what you thought, and thank you for watching.